Okay, everybody. I don't have the camera going, but I do have the microphone rolling. And I'm about to show you a little bit of the survival mode on the Division. I'm going to grab a little bit. See, I grabbed a bunch of stuff in my stash here. I throw a couple more things in there just to make sure I got some extra room. Try to get rid of as much stuff. It's not like you can extract anything. Well, you can extract a lot of stuff out of here, but I tend to be an idiot and have a whole lot of stamina mods and different mods in my stash. As you can see on my weekly, I'm at 97%. I've been in here pretty hard, and I got 4 days, 19 hours, 29 minutes, and 45 seconds left to complete that. And I think I'm going to be able to pull that off right now. So if you don't know the difference between PvP and PvE, then you're probably, yeah, you probably don't know too much about gaming. But PvE is player versus environment. PvP is player versus player. In this instance, I'm going to go player versus environment. Big time difference is you actually get to shoot against other players if you're in the PvP. Plus, you get the 1.25 point combination or an extra 0.25
I got something
amount of
you
points.
need to shut down.
While I got the survivor queued up and ready to go and waiting, he's running around. This is the midpoint between the underground and the main area. I tried playing underground. I really didn't like it that much. You can see that's only at about 28%. With the survival, I've been going pretty hard on, and I really like it. It's pretty crucial here. Here's a little quick cutscene. I could watch the whole thing, but I really want to get into the gameplay of it and explain some of the stuff happening. So I think we're gonna just jump right into this. And I am using my PlayStation.
Better get yourself into a hazmat suit, Agent. We just got word that
Well,
the experimental antivirals lost in the dark
and
zone have been located. There's no time to wait.
doing some
You and
other
the team
crap
need to go
going.
secure them right now.
That's
Or
about to
someone
get
else will.
completely derailed. Because the helicopter you're in is going to get
Come
his
on,
ass
move
crashed.
it! We don't have much time! We need to be in the air before the
And you are
storm
going to
hits!
be in survival
But
mode
we've got a
with
storm
pretty much
coming in.
nothing.
They say it'll make Sandy look like a snowball fight. We're locking the base down for the duration.
Cold as hell.
And Rhodes says the weather might bork all our comms, so we can't count on
And
being
you
in
fell on
contact.
a nail jumping out of this helicopter. And now you have some kind of weird disease that's going to kill you. And you have about an hour left to live. And there you are starting off with, yeah, you see a backpack, but that doesn't mean too much shit. Because your clothing is very thin. You don't have on a hat.
Warning. Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
Infection. Now, each one of these locations you end up in can be a hideout. Each time you start up the game, they put you in various different locations. And you have the ability to either find fabric, find painkillers, and also a location for you to craft. Now, what I want to do is I just picked up my a piece of fabric, which you can come over here and you can craft a hat, jacket, a scarf. These different levels that you see, 4, 3, and 4, that's a different cold rating that's on it. That means how much is going to actually protect you from the cold. Me, I have devised a plan because the actual object of it is to make it from the normal map to the dark zone. And if you see on this map where I'm actually placed, I gotta make it all the way up here. Once I get up into the dark zone, I can craft a flare gun. I gotta find an antivirus for this disease that I have. And then I have to try to extract. The thing is, once you extract, there are hunters coming at you. So everything I'm doing from this point forward is going to be preparing myself for these hunters that are coming up. You got helicopter crash sites. Each one of these helicopter crash sites that you'll see along the board, it won't show me any others. But what happens is there tends to be a lot of different stuff laying on the ground. So I'm sitting there talking to you guys. I really shouldn't be wasting any time. I'm not going to craft a hat or anything else because I want to save every piece of fabric that I have. But I will use my painkiller
Alert.
right now.
Infection temporarily stabilized.
The painkiller will stabilize that, and if you happen to see that clock that came up, I have 59 minutes and 36 seconds left before I actually die. The painkillers keep you from dying. You can also pick up stuff like medication.
Core temperature is dipped below optimal levels.
The good thing about this is, you actually go to each one of these barrels and try to stay warm. I have been coming back and forth on this game, and I have been finding some different spots that tend to have some pretty neat stuff in them. I want to set up for this crash site. That's the direction that I want to go. I want to go towards that crash site.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
A lot of times people tend to come in here with groups. So it's cool when you're going up against the different NPCs, as they call them, because you can actually pick them out. But the thing is, if you guys find something, it's every man for himself. Anybody can pick it up and take it. So we come in here, I just found some canned food, which is necessary. The whole thing about this is you're trying to scavenge as much as possible. Whatever you can find, pick it up, go with it. So we'll need tools.
Core temperature is dipped below optimal levels.
You will need electronics, you will need everything to craft, because the idea is once you get into the dark zone, you have to fight the hunters. And there's a specific strategy for fighting those hunters. These guys are, pardon my French, not to be fucked with. Alright. I'm not playing. They about that life. They will kill you in a heartbeat and will eat your children. But that's just not hard. There's certain different perks and stuff that you can actually pull up as you go, once you get a chance to really start crafting. But I tend to like to go and find as much as I possibly can. That's it, and we're going with it. It looks like there's something downstairs. I can see through the walls at this point. And what tends to happen is you do get hungry, you do get thirsty. And the thirst is what keeps you able to see things through walls. Once you get thirsty, you can't see through walls anymore.
Warning.
You see there, you start hearing that beeping, that's a bomb. You want to look out for that. It's not all necessary. But even that fire that I just started could have kept me comfortable too. I'm inside the building, so I don't really have to worry about my temperature right now. Some of these spaces that have a lot of stuff in it.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
Typically, you're on the board with about 25 other agents. And the thing is, they're all scavenging as well. So if you get to an area that they have hit already, then 9 times out of 10, you're not going to find shit. I got to keep double checking my map to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Which I'm not, but I'm out here right now. I got to keep the agents, don't think, just shoot something. Sometimes you don't want to get in the gun battles because you can be outnumbered. And if you get your ass shot and killed, guess what? That's the end of the game.
Engine body temperature is now hypothermic.
Oh shit. G about to get his ass shot and killed. And I'm just gonna hold and get
No
up.
vitals detected. Diagnosis. diagnosis, hypothermia.
Now they say you can lay here, and somebody
Error.
will
Multiple fatal injuries
could
detected.
possibly come by and revive you. That's a myth. Nobody actually revives you. What they actually do is they come up and they steal your shit. And then they give you this big time ranking, and the further and further you get, the more and more stuff you get. The further you get, the more stuff you actually retrieve out here. Even if you don't get a chance to make it all the way to the end and extract, you do get a chance to get some steel caches, some gear caches. You can open them up, and they'll have a lot of different things in it. You might find weapons, you might find gear, knee pads, backpacks, or anything else that you can actually use. But yeah, that was one round of it, and as soon as if I lost that one, I'm going to take it and start it over. Now, here's why I say it's tough going in with groups. If you go in with a group, people can start scavenging and start taking your stuff. So that means you got 4 people, yeah, all y'all working on the same team, but guess what? You might have one person that's inexperienced, some people that's really experienced, and the ones that are more experienced are going to end up being the ones that survive a lot longer. Even though you're on the team, it is still every man for themselves. And y'all gonna have to realize that not everybody is going to make it out. As long as you have that in mind, you good. But I like to go in here by myself. One, because I can collect as much stuff as I want to, and I can focus on just me versus having to support anybody. Seeing as the idea that I gotta make it out alive. When I go in by myself, if you were watching the first time I just went in here, I started shooting at some folks. That is a big time no-no. You want to avoid people as much as possible until you start getting a lot better weapons. Because right now you're starting off with a handgun. You want to start being able to find things or craft things and make more. I tend to try to stay away from crafting because I want to get to making an actual mask as fast as possible. There's 2 different masks you can make. One's just a basic mask, which allows you to get into the dark zone. The other is an advanced mask that allows you to get into a lot of contaminated areas. But in making those, you need fabrics, you need tools, you need, all these different type of things just to be able to build it and make it. Sometimes you'll get green tools. Well, you need to get 3 of those just to, boss and step those up to blue tools in order for you to be able to use it. So, I think it's really necessary.
Better get yourself into a hazmat suit, Agent. We just got word that the experimental antivirals lost in the dark zone have been located. There's no time to wait.
Nah,
you
I'm
and the team need to go
because
secure them right now, or someone else
time
will.
before I went here right now, I was on here for an hour and a half.
Come on, move it! We don't have much time. We need to be in the air before the storm hits.
But we've got a storm coming in. They say it'll make Sandy look like a snowball fight. We're locking the base down for the duration. And Rhodes says the weather might bork all our comms, so we can't count on being in contact.
Hold on. We'll be there soon.
And here I am back in the air broadcasting live to y'all. Ain't that a
Just get there before the storm really hits. And listen, do whatever you need to do to get back alive.
Alright. Let's focus on that with this one. I don't know where they're going to start me off at. Probably in the middle of nowhere. I did start.
Warning. Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
Pretty much in a similar area, but the good thing is, out of this little cesspool area that really doesn't have too much shit in it. So, I did happen to mark and write down some of these locations. Like some of these areas over here, some of these buildings on the inside has a good amount of shit in it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's one over in here. So, first thing first, I want to get from one hideout to the next and collect as much stuff as I possibly can. Let's see. The crafting bench. See if there's anything laying around. Because I need fabric and I need painkillers. But again, some people like to start using the painkillers as soon as possible. Sometimes I let it linger. I hold it off right before I get ready to walk out the door because I know I'll be on the move and versus in here wasting time and crafting. I'll let that time clock run. But I'm going to take one now because I'm getting ready to go out this door.
Alert. Infection progress halted. Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
Yeah. Going to the barrels, you can go on that. Kill that noise. See what I can find. Man, kill. Pills. There's another reason why I don't like to craft when I first start off, because a lot of shit you can find out here on the ground, clothes and everything. Be mindful of your thirst and your hunger levels. I think we saw it. You did see it.
Body temperature is critically low.
I need to get that girl. You standing in the way. Headshots count.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
That was just him. I need to get down to this high. Yeah, I'm just not getting in there. People died already. Oh, here goes another guy. Look, we on the same team, bro. And it's PvE, so you can't do shit to me anyway. Oh, you waiting on me. I don't like this.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
They said I'm on a mission. I'm trying to find as much as I possibly can. Like this, that means you can go in them. And the thing is, how do I get in?
Warning. Infection detected. Core body temperature is now below what is required for normal metabolic function.
And the funny thing is, as much as you may have a game plan, that all might get thrown out the window. I'm gonna set the map to go over in this area. I know it's some good shit over in those buildings. I haven't picked up anything that I can craft just yet, so.
Core body temperature dropping.
See that? 3 guys.
Ain't much of a challenge. Not for chancing, no holding back.
See, I'm stupid for engaging with them. That was dumb on my part. Remember, don't engage. The thing is, it's foggy as hell out here and they have a hard time seeing you. That's somebody else. Yeah, that's somebody else. They all over the place. Hey, get inside this building. Get as much stuff as possible. Cool. They still gonna come after me.
We got this! Make no mistake! We'll kill you!
At least I got some separation.
that trigger! Can't last much longer!
Yeah.
Keep looking. Keep looking.
I don't want to deal with him. And they're not coming in here following me, so beware of these little bombs sitting around. Those boxes look like these, normally electronics. Sometimes you can kind of tell which ones are which. Shit. I'm on fire. I'm hungry and I need something.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
This is the last time for the food.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
But as much as you might have a game plan, there's no telling what it's actually going to be until you get out here and actually get to run around. There's like some light up in that building. I think I can go outside of there. Racing against the cold, you're racing against your health because you're dying. It's not like your health is just dropping, it's just like you got a clock on your life expectancy. I don't think I've been down in here. Interesting. Nobody to deal with.
Find the best way to clean the damn city.
Is this a landmark? I hear some guys in here, I don't know where they're at. Okay, that motherfucker's got a shield. I don't have any grenades, or do I? Nope.
Can barely remember what my wife looked like.
I gotta sneak around these assholes as much as possible.
Warning. Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
I swear if I run through all this shit and nothing's down here, I'll be pissed. And you're gonna be pissed. Well, it looks like it was only 2 guys out there. Clean pop machine. Nope. Here we go. Take the shear gun. I had to do it because
Just doing my job.
I need whatever the hell he was carrying. Oh, got a gun out of it. Needed that. And I got some boots. Whole lot of boots. Silver for a lot of shit I haven't found relevant to what I need to have.
Core body temperature drop.
Like I said, I need to craft me a mask. What's that? Shit. Still got it. I'm not hungry right now. I don't have any pain pills. And I need meds. Fabric. Fabric and tools are going to be a big time help. And a lot of times there's little apartment complexes and shit like this that come in big time handy. You normally have a lot of shit in it. So this one's just taking me all the way up to the top floor. And it better be for something.
Drop in core temperature detected.
When you pop up and get hungry, then you take one of these energy bars, can of food, and you're not hungry no more. I need this man kit. They only start you off with one man kit. I need to find the fire. Ooh. A lot of times these apartment complexes, like I said, will have a good amount of stuff in them. And there are certain ones that I noticed and I kind of...
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
Somewhat on the path. Ooh, I found food shit. I'm at the top. Don't see that. Never. I need tools. I need weapons. Now I'm in the fire. Oh, this one got a scope too. Come on, homeboy. handgun sometimes.
Body temperature is now critically below normal. Drop in core temperature detected.
Oh, nice. The good thing is, whatever stuff you don't use, you can break it down and turn it into more fabric. Fabric is necessary if we need it for after the mask, crafting your pop. Without it, I can't see through the walls. When you're thirsty, you can't see through the walls. Let's see where some of the stuff you can pick up is at. I don't get a lot of that.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
That I found a gun, but it's a sniper rifle. And what are these guys?
Say your prayers.
See, this is why sometimes you don't get good.
Go for it.
Luckily,
TV cover.
you know, fuck, how many people's out here?
If they take one more step. Do what you need to do.
Shit. I did not want to have to use my man kit.
Required for normal metabolic function.
There's gotta be a name for that. Got it. Who next? There's one more.
Huh? You like your head where it is? Back off!
And I'm freezing my ass off. I gotta get the fire. Come on. Alright. Let's pick up what they drop. What somebody else do. Nah, it's a race with the clock. Well, looks like I just might not make it through another day. I need to get indoors, put some fire right now. Yup, that's what happened. Fuck. And then there was a barrel right there. I could have came over here, dropped the flare in this barrel. Well,
Life signs terminated. Transmitting temperature data.
Like I said, you can have all the plans in the world. Sad thing is, when you get here in an actual real life situation, ain't no telling what the fuck is about to happen. I hear somebody running around. Look, he's not gonna revive me. He's gonna take my shit. How much you want to bet? Oh, he's reviving me. Wait a minute, what? He took my shit. Told you. And there we go. This is survival mode. I swear I wish I had it turned on one session before this one, or before the one before that. Because like I said, I was in here for an hour and a half. And you see up there, it's a personal best score. I'm believing that's for today. But I had crafted my basic filter, my advanced filter, an extra slot for a med kit, another vest. I had I had a light machine gun, also an assault rifle, another handgun. The good thing is, well, the main thing is when you get to the end, because there's levels you gotta start at. You start with nothing. You build up your weapons. You build up your advanced mask and your basic mask. Once you do that, you get into the dark zone. Once you get into the dark zone, you have to find the vision tech, as well as the rest of the parts you need to make a flare gun. Once you're able to make a flare gun, you go and get your antivirus. Your antivirus is what stops the actual disease that's killing you, and then you try to extract. When you try to extract, you fight something called hunters, and these guys are no joke. And one of the best strategies I've been seeing, talking to a couple friends and seeing some stuff online, the best bet for you to do is have do secret mines. Oh, I'm at 100%. Having secret mines, and also have the gun turret. Because if you have those, they will keep those hunters. They will have those hunters occupied while you're still shooting at them as well, because these hunters can heal themselves. They drop down different medic packs for them to be able to be healed. So it's a lot of stuff that's just going on. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of this, and I'm gonna do this without you guys watching, and hopefully I can come back and show you a little bit better. Like I said, you can have all the ideas, you can have all the strategies, but until you actually get in here and you actually do it, everything can change. You don't know where you're going to be put. You don't know where shit is going to be at. You don't know who has already hit some of those spots that you might be used to hitting, or where you know some stuff is at. No telling where these guys are going to be on the map that you're going to have to fight. It's a extremely static environment, and this is probably the illest. And when I say illest, I mean the illest and most crucial gaming experience that I've seen in a long time. So, for myself, Volcano, peace out, y'all.